Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. I usually keep two phones in my pocket at all times. I usually have one Android phone and one iPhone. And this year I have the iPhone 16 Pro Max and I have the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Now, something interesting has happened after I got my iPhone 16 Pro Max, and that is it's pushing me away from my Z Fold 6, but not for the reasons you're probably thinking. So let me jump into it, tell you why, and here we go. Now, I've been using my iPhone 16 Pro Max pretty much daily since I got it so that I can really get used to what the phone can do and what one can expect from it. So as I make my videos, I can talk intelligently about it. And the more I've used it, the more I realize I miss having a nice big screen on the front of my phone, and it's sort of pushing me away from my Z Fold 6. And that's because the Z Fold 6 has this really narrow cover screen. But it's not making me want to use my iPhone more. It's not like it's making me want my iPhone 16 Pro Max to be my main daily driver. What it's really doing is sort of pushing me to pick up my OnePlus Open again. And one of the reasons for that is that the OnePlus Open's cover screen is about the same size when you look at them compared. They are about the same size. It's about the same size as the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now this phone's screen is a little bit bigger, but this phone's cover screen is big enough that you really don't notice the difference all that much, and it's far more useful day to day, so that when you need to actually open the phone up to do something, you're doing it really because you want to and not because you have to. You can do pretty much everything that you need to do on the cover screen. And just having that big screen in the front, once you open it up, is just sort of an added bonus. Now, having used the iPhone 16 Pro Max for a while now, one of the other things that's pushing me away from my Z Fold 6 with it is because of the battery life. Now, the iPhone 16 Pro Max just has absolutely incredible battery life. I can take this thing off the charger in the morning and I can use it throughout my day doing all kinds of things, taking photos, taking videos, playing games, responding to emails, responding to comments, editing videos for shorts and all kinds of stuff. And I don't ever really have to worry about the battery dying on me. I don't have to worry about charging midday. This phone has really eliminated battery anxiety for me. Whereas with the Z Fold 6, if I have a heavy day of usage, I'm going to have to put this phone on the charger at some point during the day. And now the problem with that is this phone charges slowly. It charges at 25 watts. That's it. This phone charges also, I believe, at like 25 watts. So neither one of them are fast charging, but the iPhone lasts throughout the day, so I don't really ever worry about charging midday. With this one, if I have a heavy day of usage, I know I'm going to either carry a power bank with me or have to plan to plug this in at some point, whether it's in the car or some other place along the way. Now, what this is doing is, again, pushing me towards my OnePlus Open, because this phone has absolutely incredible battery life as well. Even if you are using this phone in heavy usage and it dies a little bit quicker than you would expect, it has 67 watt fast charging. So if I know I'm going somewhere and my phone battery is down to like 20, 30%, I can plug this in for 10, 15, 20 minutes and get it back up to 80, 90%. If I have a little bit more time, I can get this back up to 100% very, very quickly. Whereas with my Z Fold 6, it would take me over an hour to charge up all the way back to full. Now, the last thing that has the iPhone pushing me away from my Z Fold 6 is the cameras. Now, don't get me wrong, the cameras on the Z Fold 6 are really, really good. They are not the top of the line cameras by any means. We should have the same camera system that is on the S24 Ultra, but we don't. Kind of sucks, especially since this camera costs more than the S24 Ultra. But really what's getting me is the zoom. The Z Fold 6 only has a 3x zoom, whereas the iPhone has a 5x zoom. And while you would think that just the difference between a 3x and a 5x isn't that great, it actually makes a considerable difference when you're trying to pull something in from a distance and really, really get that reach. And so my iPhone is pushing me away from my Z Fold 6 and back again towards my OnePlus Open, because my OnePlus Open actually has a 6x zoom on here. So I get plenty of reach, and it just makes it really nice to have a true flagship camera system on my foldable, whereas with my Z Fold 6, I'm just getting a mediocre system, whereas with my OnePlus Open, I'm getting a true flagship camera system. And so the iPhone, because I'm getting used to having that longer zoom, it makes me want it on my Android side as well. So those are 3 reasons that the iPhone 16 Pro Max is pushing me away from my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. But it's not making me want to have this phone as my daily driver. It's really pushing me towards my OnePlus Open, which I'm glad that I already own, because now all I really have to do is just swap out my SIM cards and I am back good to go with my OnePlus Open. So I think I'm probably going to do a few more videos with my Z Fold 6, and I'm probably going to switch back to the OnePlus Open sometime before the end of the year. So there you go. Anyways, there you have it. I'm actually going to leave you links to, well, all 3 of these phones down below in the video description so that you can check them out. I'm also going to leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.